Yes, sir. You know what time it is. It's time to walk that talk.
Come on. There we go.
It is time to walk that talk. Alright. Put the He might be. I don't think he was here the first episode.
I don't know what, leave and go to bed. What are you looking up?
Hey, listen, brother. You can always just listen to us in the call. You know.
Partners in crime, we got Big Zan, the Don, Adam Sharp, and of course Jim, the Thing.
Welcome back, Jim. Unfortunately, today our co-host Chabu Ufaku is stuck in Nigeria. Was not able to catch his plane on Spirit Airlines because you know how that goes. You know how that goes. Never ride Spirit. I'm just letting you know now. But Chabu Ufaku will be back next week, and we will have some more tweets. Good.
As you all know, this is your top place. All things professional wrestling. We go over all things that happened during the week, all things that happened during the month, and all that will happen in the time coming up. And now, of course, we couldn't start the show without our weekly special guest of the evening. You heard it announced just a few days ago.
Let me tell Kirby, we're saving that for later. We're saving that for later. We're not bringing out our special guest just yet. But coming up first, we do have to go over our weekly analysis of all the shows that went down this week, ranging from Rush Octane, from Rio's Road to Sakura Dynasty. And we've got a Destiny pay-per-view in Barmania. Oh yeah, and IWW is back too. They had a nice touch show this week. We'll go over that if we have time.
Guys, please react to that. Please react. Guys, please.
All right. Let's how we start in like in weekly order from what show happened on what Monday. Yeah. All right.
What
So
show did happen Monday?
if we're looking, okay, let's start off with Rio because Rio happened on Wednesday. So let's start off with Rio. Let's start off with the current landscape of Rio. The world champ Yojiro just came off a great defense against Shantae Saint. Showed that he is the true flag bearer of the company. I do believe that it'll stay that way. For
Hold on.
is that Mr. Ufaku? Mr. Ufaku is live from Nigeria.
All right, guys. I'm phoning in from Nigeria right now. I have one message for the show and one message only. That's great. And if you're listening, please do not come back to us because we don't want to see you. Please stay far down.
Mr. Ufaku, is it Max Drayton that somehow got your flight canceled to the studio today? Mr. Ufaku. It seems we've lost Mr. Ufaku. We've lost Mr. Ufaku. I don't know. But anyways, back to what we were saying. Rio Road to Sakura Blossom, night 1. It's time. We're getting into the next pay-per-view we're picking up. We had a couple of new names coming out, but we started off with the show with a nice bout. I saw this one myself in Mikey Mercer Jr. versus AA Styles. And
brother,
man, oh man. See, I love Mikey Mercer Jr. I love Mikey Mercer Jr. But I believe that we need to get him in the ring with some opponents that are more up to date. I believe that Mikey deserves some opponents that are more his speed.
some people that aren't fucking cans. You see how he did against Ivan?
Yeah. Hey.
I don't throw around the term fraud check too often.
We're all entitled to our own opinions. I believe that Mikey Mercer Jr. put up a great performance, and it was a great victory over the former Rush Rumble winner, AA Styles, which would then... We've seen the two come together as of late, and they have a common enemy. They definitely have a common enemy. We're going to go over that later. But going further into Rio, let's talk about Shogun.
Let's
talk about Shogun.
I would love to.
They've got some new members on their rankings, and they've got some new gold on their waists. Do we believe that Shogun's a problem for some time to come?
Yeah.
Or is that just a fraud check?
I personally think B Courage is better than Shogun. They have a bright future ahead of them. And they have their champion that put in a opponent against Shantae Saint. I think they're fraud, man.
You know, we got a lot of factions in Rio.
Fraud like that. I mean, come on, we got a lot of factions going on in RW right now. And let's be honest, Shogun is probably one of the only ones that actually got gold around their way.
That is true.
Across the brand.
You know, they're
You know anybody that's got gold around their waist? I don't.
Tayo Takahashi's protege, Takahiro Honda. He's flying around 3 belts around his waist right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a feat not many men can say they're accomplishing.
Most factions can't even say that they're holding 1 belt, let alone 3. Go ahead, Mr. Smugger.
I mean, I love that dude.
Love you too.
No, not you.
Oh.
You know, as I said last week, Takahiro Honda might be the greatest Japanese wrestler of all time. So, hey, don't do that.
Might be. All right. Thank you, Jim the Thing. Thank you so much. Now, moving on to the main event.
Jim, if I might ask, what's in that sandwich?
Chris Maverick.
Whoa.
New dialogue.
Whoa. Whoa, we got a new dialogue reaction. Hold on. Chris Maverick.
sandwich. He's eating Chris Merritt.
Yes, sir. Now, on the topic of Rio, let's talk about Yota Tsuji,
Oh
their
my
national
God, let's
champion.
talk about him.
You know, in the main event, Yota Tsuji was called out. His national championship is at risk, and he's got a bunch of challengers to match it up with. Nobuharu Miyoshi is now on the board after defeating the debuting Kori Ishimori in a very nice performance by both men. But Yota Tsuji, he's fast on his feet, and he's already proved it against our stock investment this week in Kazuto Fujita. I hope I'm saying that right. But do we see any problems for Yota Tsuji in the future with the new upcomers of this division?
I mean, let me tell you something. I think that there is a very bright future for Rio. Don't get me wrong. I think there are a lot of young contenders, a lot of young, scrappy, hungry guys that are looking to get to the top, and they're going to get their time after Yoda Suji gets his. I don't think anyone beats him for the next 5 years. All right,
5 years.
he's got
Years.
5
wins over
years.
notable
Years.
The
names,
hell?
great
5 years?
resume.
5
He had a
years.
barn
Yo,
burner
production, make
performance.
sure you get that. Make sure you get that, production. That was a crazy take right there.
5 years. I don't even have 5 years. What is it? What does that mean?
You know, you want to know who I want to see Yota Tsuji up in the ring against? Mikey Mercer Jr. Book it right now. I want to see Yota Tsuji and Mikey Mercer Jr. in the same ring. That's the match I want to see. Some nice young talent in the ring.
You know what
But
I want to see? I want to see Yoda Suji versus Solo Min. That's the match that I want to see. Two young guys.
no, Gender Thing does not want to see that match.
Come again,
Jim, do you have any reasoning on why you don't like that match, Mr. Jim?
The Clash.
Cricket.
What?
You heard it here first.
Come again, Jim. Come again, Jim.
Oh my. Rush Starcade, everyone. Alright, moving on. Let's go down further into the week. Let's head on to Friday. Let's talk about Rush Energy. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Not him.
Let me just get one thing off my chest. The fact that Zion is allowed in America doesn't make me feel good about my liberty. He went on energy.
He
Went on Octane and picked up Lucas Castellanos with
That
his
was racist.
pinky finger.
Tell him, Jim. Tell him, Jim. Tell him, Jim.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think Zion has any place in the company. Let me say, I think Omari Figures would have been better off just not giving the young contender his challenge.
Well, I don't think Omari Figures really had a chance or really a choice. Honestly, I
Fraudulent.
believe that Omari Figures, with JRF now being the head of the company, JRF being the chairman, I believe that match was bound to happen, whether Omari liked it or not. But on the topic of JRF, let's talk about this new persona that the chairman has dawned upon us, and we are all so happy to so happy to look to be a part of.
What the hell is this thing
Yes,
going?
we are all
I
excited
don't affiliate with that.
for the people's champion, our champion, JRF.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that statement too much. Smuggle, you were gonna say
But
something. Go ahead.
he came out. Wait, let's break down this segment that he had this Friday. He came out to "Living on a Prayer," his old theme song, and he's trying to. I don't know if he's trying to win the crowd over, but the crowd absolutely hates JRF still. He says any reaction is a good reaction, so I guess he's trying to harper off of whatever he can scrap together of a reaction. And when he gets down to the ring, he cuts one of the most cliche Cody promos of all time. And everything that was going on with the final boss, the chairman angle of JRF, just got thrown out the window, and JRF is trying to be the company's champion now, which to me is absolutely stupid. I believe that this change had no sort of like purpose. It wasn't needed. And I feel like it's honestly just an abuse of power because
You know what I really want to talk about? I want to talk about JRF's magnificent hair. His glorious hair. That's what
Can we avoid
need to
that?
be talked about. That's what we
anyways,
need to discuss
moving
about.
on. Moving
Don't
on.
bite it. Don't bite it, bro. Come on.
Going deeper on into Rush Energy, we had some more JRF controlled action as Frasimo had to face each other in a triple threat match. Did you guys enjoy that? Frozimo.
Frozimo.
I apologize.
Nice. It was a good match.
Frozimo.
But Ian Rose had some words to say after, which got a lot of good reaction.
That means he's facing Zhongji, our stock investment this week. We got Ian Rose versus Zhongji coming up. Ian Rose versus Zhongji. That's an amazing matchup.
Stocks.
Yes, sir. The stocks are coming. The stocks are going up. You still have time to invest. Actually, no, you do not. The investments ended when the
Man, another thing I gotta say about that whole Dom Jones Ian Rose matchup.
oh wow.
He's learning new words.
Jim.
Jim, you want to repeat that again?
Chris Maverick.
Dude.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Anyways, I'm getting word that I might have a slight case of dementia and that my sources are wrong. That Frazier actually won the match. I apologize, Nathan Frazier.
Did he?
Dumbass.
Sorry. Nathan Frazier is the number one
Nathan
contender.
Frazier versus Don G.
I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Gabriel
very
Frazier.
excited for that.
Who is Nathan Frazier? I'm sorry,
Guys,
Gabriel Frazier.
please. I'm too old. It's getting to me. You
He's
don't
still
have to
grieving
mark
his
on
son.
everything.
Don't worry.
You don't have to mark on everything that I say.
He's still
But
grieving his son.
moving on.
Yeah, I can't
We've got
lie
some
too.
conflict between top two, Ocasio and Chavito. It looks like Chavito's starting to get his way with the crowd again. But Ocasio does not like what's going on.
Yo, security.
No, not again. Not again.
Don't do it.
Not
How does
again.
he even have
Not
admin?
again. How does he keep getting in? How does he keep getting in?
Wait, how was he flying?
Anyways.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
See, now look. When it comes to top two, I've only got one thing to say. Move over for Solo Min. That's really it.
Solo
Please
Min.
move over for Solo Min.
No, I don't agree. I agree with the move over, but I don't agree with Solo Min.
You're saying no here.
Hey, listen. Bill Bennett. Solo Ming is here. We're all good.
We're all good.
Ocasio, Solo Ming is here. We're all good.
I agree with that. I don't agree with Solo Min. You know who I think? Oh, go on.
No, please.
Ask.
I want to hear who you think is the true flag bearer.
Right, tell him the truth, Big Zan. Tell him the truth.
Jacob Nelson, the future of energy. You all boo now. But wait a couple months.
Jacob Nelson just sit in the chair, bro.
Be
Watch it
the
happen.
face of energy.
Man, oh
That's
man.
the future. Chavito. Actually, no. Jamal. We're good. We're good, Jamal. We're good. Jacob Nelson is here.
That's not a crazy take. That's not a crazy
take.
take.
Not a
That
crazy
is
take.
not a crazy take at all.
There he is, right there with his beloved wife in the crowd. Let's say what's up to Jacob Nelson.
Security! Security! What are you doing?
Security.
All right. All right.
Aaron did the
Let's
thing.
order in the court. Order in the court.
Okay,
Order in the court.
okay.
It's time to
We'd
switch
like to
over.
also. Hold on, wait.
It's time to switch
Before we do,
over
before we
to
do,
Des.
before we do, we would like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that if you use code Walk the Talk, you can get 30% off Jacob Nelson's wife's OnlyFans. Thank you.
Whoa.
Wait.
That's the deal. That's the deal. Now
What's the deal?
it's time to
Moving
switch
on.
over to the blue. I mean to the red blend. I'm sorry, my
Red
dementia's
blend.
getting to me tonight.
It's time to move on to Octane,
Oh, this Philly Pitbull
where
dog
we
rag.
saw Zion lift up Lucas Castellanos with his pinky.
With the pinky, bro.
With a
And
pinky.
it seems that Genesis is no longer part of. Oh, hold on. Let me bring Madam back here.
Are you
Anyways,
using our code?
it seems like Genesis is no longer affiliated with Lucas Castellanos, as they really left him hanging. Man,
Yeah, well,
it's
guess what?
it's been a rough
Right.
couple of weeks for the Fate Breaker, hasn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
has. I mean, a devastating loss to Donovan Hayes. Got humiliated in front of all of the allies he made. Lost his entourage of henchmen. I mean, it really doesn't get much worse for the Fate Breaker.
No.
And then you have Zion on your back now. Now you're dealing with Zion. Now you know how Omari Figures feels. And we haven't seen Omari Figures in a while.
Maury Figures gets bullied in the zone.
Can we please have a prayer circle for main event Omari Figures? Fiend Man. Yeah, wait, come on. Everybody circle up. Prayer circle for Omari Figures.
Bring it in.
Prayer circle for Omari Figures, everybody.
Boya Salah. Omari Figures.
Molashala. Omari Figures.
Yo!
The spirit of the Fiend Man. The spirit of the Fiend.
Keep going. He's what the hell? Okay. Alright, let's go
Alright.
back.
All right,
Let's
ladies.
go back.
That's the
Alright,
power of the
alright.
Fiend. That's the power
All
of the
right, now
Fiend.
moving on.
That's
Moving
Octane.
on. Let's talk about Destiny Fight Club. They
Oh,
recently
Lord.
had their pay-per-view.
Let's
But
just
before
get-
we talk about Destiny Fight Club, how do y'all feel about Destiny Fight Club? The audience.
The audience. How do we feel?
I saw one person react Destiny well.
There's one person
Getting a lot of boos.
I see some cheers. I think they like Destiny.
Jim, do you have anything to say about that?
It's very mixed reaction. Jim,
Jimmy,
how do you feel?
What?
Good to know.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
Anyway, so
All
we
right,
had Gunner Monk.
Oh,
Where actually, what even happened? What happened?
does anyone
So,
know?
We had
Does anyone?
Alexander Andrews and Gunnar Montgomery in a
Oh, yeah,
dog collar
yeah.
match.
Yeah, the return of the GOAT, aka Vertical. Vertical is back.
Jesus
You know,
Christ.
is it? I'm gonna say something right here. I don't think this is crazy to say that Vertical was a more memorable flag bearer than Gunnar Montgomery has been. But I also have to follow. I also have to follow something up. I also have to follow up that Destiny's World Championship scene is very, very, very weak,
Shallow.
and
Shallow.
the Zero
Shallow
Gravity
and
Championship scene should not be stronger than your World Championship scene. I promise you, for like 3-4 months, 3-4 months,
Your title scene, you're doing something wrong.
for
Here
3-4
comes
months,
big
I
money.
thought that the Zero Gravity Championship was the World Championship.
You know what I think? I think Gunnar Montgomery is getting too old for the
He's like a
World
KZO, dude.
Championship. Yeah, he's like the KZO. He hogs up in the spotlight. You know, he doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to
Right.
retire.
Even
like-
if the opportunity is slipping out of his gnarled fingers, he's gonna pry onto it for as long as he can.
Yeah. And that dog
Come on.
collar match, I mean, to be honest, man, it was just between you and me, the audience, it was too kinky, man.
What?
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 What does that mean? What does that mean? Jim.
Any other word to describe that match?
All right. Well, moving on. Let's talk about
Finally, time to bring out the special guest.
No, we still have to. We
Yes.
still have to go over.
No,
We still have to go over
right?
the number one show, the flagship show of the
The
week.
new standard.
ALW.
Unfortunately, not Rush
Oh.
Octane.
Fuck.
It's time for
We
Rush
already did talk
Octane.
We already did Rush.
We already did talk about them.
We didn't talk. No.
You're
There's still-
genuinely,
Are you scared?
genuinely.
No, wait. There's still more we have to talk about from Rush Octane. We haven't even introduced the fact that there's a new faction in Flow State in which our special guest is in.
Oh yeah.
That had a match, Merson and Jack Scott going up against the team of Rio Kingsman and Peter Romanov.
Oh Lord.
We haven't seen that tag team in a while, but it was a great debut for Flow State, if I do say so myself. And hopefully Kyle Muller isn't here tonight because he tried to raid our studio last time.
Fuck Al Muller.
So let's pray that he is
So,
nowhere near a 500-mile radius of the Walk to Talk studios. But
Kyle Murphy.
lastly,
How about that URW show last week, guys? Come on, give it up.
anyways, last but not least, I just want to give a quick shout out to Liam Prince and Jake Waller.
Yep.
Put on an amazing final match, amazing main event to their feud. I was honestly interested. I do believe that Jake Waller, they're both workers in their own ways. Liam Prince, he's very new to the game. Yeah, Liam Prince is new to the game. Jake Waller, he's a veteran, and they both showcase each other's abilities very well. Both of them shined in very nice light, but Liam Prince was the one who was able to come out with the victory, and I do see a very bright future for Liam Prince. But I think it's time that we move on. Do y'all think so?
I think it's time.
so?
Yep. I think it's time to
bring
bring
out-
out our special
bring
guest.
Agreed.
I think it's time.
Without further ado,
Gentlemen.
do you want to do it?
Oh, no,
I got it.
Go ahead, you can. Go fucking do it. Are you gonna introduce him? Okay, just swig of water. Huh?
Stage fright. A little bit of stage fright.
Go ahead, Alec.
Can I do it?
Yes. Good.
All right. Here to introduce our special guest, Jim the Thing.
Come on, give it up, guys, give it up. Let's hear it. All right, Jim. Whenever you're ready, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, he is the co-leader of what the hell?
No, that was his Flow State special counsel, but he wasn't supposed to come out. Continue.
He's the co-leader of Flow State. He's an icon. And whatever 50 other nicknames this guy has. Jay LaGrant.
Oh wait,
Oh, hell.
the council.
Yeah, that's his Flow State special counsel.
He has to sit because he's supposed to.
Unfortunately, Jay LaGrant is stuck on the toilet as we speak, so his spokesperson.
Oh man.
There you go. You got it.
What you
Come
call an
on.
icon living? Start a record label, Miss
Oh, this
Just
guy.
spit it. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we up too hot in the business.
Here he is,
About to
ladies
make a
and
movie
gentlemen.
independent.
Icon.
Need new trucks independent. I need you to listen to the vision. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the
Security.
kitchen. And we making money by the minute. I'm about to do it way different.
And he's
His
dead.
special counsel is gone.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is himself, the co-leader of Slow $Hate. Give it up for the icon
I am
Shade.
not a Mayan, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher. I am here and I'm still flexing. I am just an icon living.
Alright, stop
Hey,
it.
this is a nice thing.
Just did it.
Hold on.
I'm high
Hold on,
over
bro.
5 minutes
Hold on.
ago. We are
Hold
so
on.
hot in the business.
Hey,
Last verse,
hey,
40 award show.
hey,
Icon tatted on my torso.
hey,
Me and Moy getting in the Porsche.
hey, hey. All right,
Yo, it's off the theme. God damn.
my fault.
See, I told you. You're already getting on his nerves, man. Come on.
Hey, yo, Big Zan, I need you to get your big ass out the way. My boy Jackson is heat.
The hell you say me for? What
Big
what you say
Zan,
me for?
you heard him, Big Zan. Come on.
Big Zed, you heard him, man. I ain't
Let's
gonna
get
lie.
your big
Yeah,
ass
come on,
off
man.
the seat.
Come on, man.
Big
Come on, man.
Zed,
Come on. Jax. Come
Big
on,
Zed,
come
you
on,
heard
bro.
him.
Sit down. Big Zan, just go sit on the turnbuckle or something. Man.
They don't pay me enough for this shit.
There you go. Don't crush it.
Ladies and gentlemen, flow state.
Hell, who tripped me?
Now, Jay LaGrant,
All
before we get into business, is there anything that you wanna say to the crowd just to get off your chest?
Any
Hell
comments
no.
you've had brewing?
You got nothing
Alright.
on your mind?
Hell no.
All right,
Is there anything
respectable.
going through the machinations of your mind right now?
Yo, first things first. What words we not allowed to say?
Um,
We're uncensored.
racial
You can say
slurs,
anything.
racial
Oh yeah, racial
slurs,
slurs.
homophobic slurs, anything like that.
But we're uncensored. We're under NSW.
Oh, bet.
But we're not.
We are under the new standard.
I bet.
Let's just try to keep it to a minimum, all right? We got kids watching.
No promises. Let's go.
All right, so let's start off here. You know, we've got some people that we want to talk to you about, and we've got this segment called fraud or for real, and we're gonna name down some people. We're gonna give you a list of their accolades, what they've recently done, and we're gonna have you decide whether you believe that they're a fraud or they're for real.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't disrespect me like that. But anyways,
Hold on. Jay LaGrant, I'm not really liking your attitude here.
And
Big Zan.
I'm not really
Big Zan.
appreciative of the way you've been.
whoa.
Oh, hey. Come on.
who the fuck is this guy?
You're Jax.
Deep breaths.
Now,
Alright.
anyways, onto our first participant, fraud for real. He's coming off of he had a really rocky start of his career. You know, came up in IWW.
Fraud.
Wow.
Well,
He
damn.
faced some issues within his career. Wait, what'd you
He's
say?
faced a lot of issues, and he didn't even say it. He didn't even.
You know,
Well, I mean, you it's
How
a
about-
Let's just cut to the chase. It's Jax Nixon, fraud or for real? Jax
The
Nixon.
fuck? Fraud.
No
Can you- okay, but
Any
listen,
word? He's in the audience.
Jax Nixon has had a very nice turnaround recently. You know, he's donned the new nickname
Oh,
the
hey.
Octopus, and he's enjoyed putting people in submissions. You don't think he's gained any new wisdom, any new attributes that could boost him to success?
And he ain't done shit. So
Alrighty then.
He has. I guess.
in fact, do y'all think Jack Nixon for real?
He's asking the crowd. Do y'all think Jax Nixon's for real?
They got the same answer as you.
Now, I'm gonna move on to the next one before it gets too deep. Let's bring up this new faction that's come about. Well, I can't even really say new because it's
It's
version
been around
2.
for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while. The faction of Amir Rose, Andy Bacino, and Nathan Torres of Mac Norris Pariah.
Oh, brother.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you what, Mac Nor being in that faction is like LeBron on the fucking Cavs, dude.
Mac North for real. Everybody else fraud.
All the rest of them fraud.
Mac North for real. I agree. No, this
Mac
is
North
this
for
is
everybody else
facts.
fraud.
A factual statement.
So you see Mac
Andy
North,
Bacino, maybe.
you see Mac North, and you're like, all right. And you see Andy Butchino, Amir Rose.
Bear who?
Shit, I don't know.
Rose.
You know he's
Amir
not even a real
Rose.
Rose, right? Like him and
But
the Rose got it.
I only know like a few roses.
And who the last one?
Oh, Nathan
Nathan
Lewis
Torres.
Conway. Oh yeah, Nathan Torres.
Oh hell
Okay.
no. Yo, next
We
one.
gotta end this. We've gotta end this debate. Lewis Conway and Nathan Torres do
They do
not
not
look
alike.
alike.
They do
They
not.
don't look
Yes, they
alike at
do.
all. We need to
They
stop
have the
calling Nathan
same
Torres
model.
Lewis Conway.
Who
They
the fuck
don't
is
look
Louis
alike.
Conway?
Lewis Conway is Nathan Torres under a different alias, like how Matt
I-
Riddle changed his name to Riddle in WWE. Is the same person.
All
The
right.
same person.
All
Who's
right.
Matt
Moving
Riddle?
on.
It'll be fun.
Moving on. Moving on.
Well, Mr. LaGrant, that's our first two contestants out of the way. Moving on, we have. Oh hell, who is? Oh, I know who that is. Making his, I want to say 6th or 7th return. This man has been bouncing in and out of wanting to be the hustle and wanting to just be the guy on the couch. This man is Liam Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering
He
your
recently
thoughts.
put up.
Do you think he's fraud or for real?
Yo, remember who Liam Prince is again?
He's the
You know
guy
that
who
guy,
fought Jake
you know that guy
Waller.
that fought Jake Waller on the same show? That we
Oh,
was
fraud.
at? Yeah, that's one idea.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Jax. Oh, he
So
said
do we
Very, very
have
quick.
any?
Very,
Do we
very
have any
fast.
for reals yet?
I
Any
mean,
for
drop some more
real?
names.
Zach
You're
Moore.
dropping
Before,
bums.
okay. Before we go any further,
Any relation to Liam
besides
Lamar?
anyone,
Hell no.
besides anyone
I hope
from your
not.
faction, Taylor Grant, who do you think is for real in Rush?
Zion.
That's not a crazy.
That's fair
Hey,
enough. Yeah.
That's
Fair enough.
It's a safe answer. It's a safe
I'm
answer.
not gonna
Big
say
shout out to
anything
Zion.
against that. I
I'm
don't
not
want
gonna say
Zion at my
nothing.
front door.
Yeah,
Honestly, aside from me, I think he had the best performance out of Starcade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
That's not crazy to say
The only thing
that.
that confuses me there is Mr. LeGrand. It seems like you and Zion wouldn't exactly be two to typically interact. What led you to having this respect for him?
Next question.
What?
Already.
Hey,
All right.
next
Next
Already.
question.
I'm not gonna
Next question is actually, Jax. It's someone you know relatively well. You both used to be in a faction together. America's Most Wanted.
Javier
He's been
Moreno.
making a name. No.
Carry on.
It's someone who has been making his name around the independent scene again. Deshaun Rose, fraud or for real?
Oh
Deshaun
man,
Rose.
And
you see,
this question is for you, Jax, because I know we all know Jay LeGrant's answer.
Let the man speak, man. Come on.
you see. I don't really got to say on that. Shit, he can do whatever he wants to do, but whatever he wants to do in the indies, whatever he wants to do, but he can't lace up my boots in the main roster type shit. He can't do that at all. So what I gotta say right now is that nigga's fraud.
Wait, what you mean y'all know my answer? What you mean y'all know my answer?
Okay,
I don't know what
what's
I
your
was about to say.
answer then?
Oh,
What
shit.
is your answer?
Oh, I was about to say
Deshaun
fraud.
Rose.
So we got two frauds for Deshaun Rose.
Do we have
There we go.
anything other than a fraud for D Rose?
You know, I think I've got one that you can't refuse, Mr. LeGrant. I think I've got one that's officially going to be for real no matter what you say.
Mm-hmm.
The up and comer recently defeated Mikey Mercer Jr. at Starcade and
Fraud.
has now
Fraud.
become a coalition with Gunther.
Fraud.
That's probably one of the most dominant tag teams that I've ever heard of. His name is
That is
Ivan.
insane. That is an
Do you
Yeah, I know
insane.
who Ivan
believe
is.
that Ivan is a fraud or he's for real?
Ivan might have been the only wrestler on that card that won and still lost. Fraud.
How so? Do you care to
I'd
elaborate
be
on that?
careful saying that because some of the history.
I don't give a damn about Ivan. Fraud.
Fraud.
Alrighty.
He didn't really win and also
Alrighty.
lose.
Cool. That's enough of that segment. I think we know his.
Nah, John Moore.
I think we have to.
There is no more.
I got one. All right. So, Mr. LeGrant, we have one more. Well, I mean, at least one that I can think of off the top of my head. One more fraud or for real contestant. This guy's been making waves recently. He came on our show and said his bidding. He also was caught doing a rug pull for a cryptocurrency scheme. His name was reportedly documented on the list, if you know which one I'm talking about.
What is going on?
Oh,
We just kind of we want your thoughts on the one, the only
Yo,
reason
who is it, bro?
Cal Bueller.
Oh, for real.
What? Oh, Cal. Oh.
Cal Mueller.
For real.
for real.
Actually, you know what I want to talk about. You know what I
What are you
want to
talking
discuss? I want to discuss the recent allegations that have been
Man, it doesn't matter, man. Stay over on the turnbuckle.
going on against the one and only Maverick Campbell. You know, I don't know word on
Where
the
did this
street.
come from? Where did
Hear
this
me
come
out.
from, Big Zan?
No, I
Hear me out.
heard
Word on the
Listen, bro. Y'all not paying me to talk
Word.
about some fucking Maverick Campbell.
Hold on. Whoa. Okay. You don't have to say he's a fraud because we all know he's a fraud. But let's just get this address. This word on the street that Maverick Campbell has been sneaking into Rush locker rooms and taking wrestlers' belongings, selling them on eBay for $250.
No.
250?
No.
Mr.
Yes.
LaGrant, Mr. LaGrant,
Mr.
we
LaGrant.
saw your gear from Slammiversary 2 on eBay for
I saw your
$250.
I saw your boots from an
Man.
IWW event.
wait.
That shit was trash, bro. They can have it.
Yeah.
I made that shit myself.
Jack
Oh, wow.
Scott.
Mm.
I saw your Buzz Lightyear gear on sale.
Yeah, I don't
Your
care, bro. I
pants.
wear that shit with that nigga's what's his name? Deshaun
Yo,
Rhodes.
y'all got this dude on the payroll?
Ooh.
Yeah, you brought him here.
Y'all got him on the payroll?
Who, Big Zan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
he
he's a
was-
host.
Yo, Big Zan,
He's
why
a
don't you take
host.
your big ass to the back? All right, we gonna handle this.
You don't need my. Hey, security.
Can y'all take Big Zan to the back?
Chop.
I'm not afraid. I'll stay loaded. I don't
Stay
care.
loaded.
Take him to the back, please.
This
Big
this
Zan,
none
Big
of
Zan,
this
Big Zan,
wrestling
Big Zan.
stuff is real.
Just for
You
the
ain't
segment.
know
Just
what
for
a
the
real
segment.
man
Just for
looks
the
like.
segment. Come on. Big
Take him to the
Zan.
back.
Zan,
Take him to the
Zan,
back.
No,
Zan,
this is real.
Zan, calm down, Zan.
These
Security.
fists have seen
Security.
it all. Women,
Zan,
on
calm
men.
down.
You don't.
I'm gonna need y'all to.
Yo, no.
Jim, put that away. Put that
Okay,
away.
Jim,
okay. Put the
Jim,
gun
do
away.
it. Jim, do it.
Jim, come on.
Jim,
The
do
gun
it.
away.
Do it.
Jim, pull the trigger, bro. Pull the trigger.
Do it.
Jim, we're on TV. Stop.
Put the
Look,
gun away.
Zan. Just go backstage. You know, there's some good catering.
Do
Head to the production truck.
Wait.
Head to the production truck.
Help him walk.
Head to the production truck.
No.
Help him
It's
walk.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be back.
Water your ass back to me, buddy. Go ahead. Go on.
Up next,
Walk your big ass off my.
I've got some questions for you, Mr. Grant.
Mhm.
So, you know that there's a new objective at Cast with your faction flow state. I want to know what your motive is and what you wish to accomplish in the future, and if there's any unfinished business that you have to attend to.
All right, so say a name. Say Merson Brown and Jack Scott, and I'll start.
You want me to say a name of a flow state member or somebody that? Oh, okay. Let's talk about Merson Brown.
Merson Brown. All right. Oh, Merson Brown was regarded as the greatest wrestler in Raw Wrestling at one point.
Oh.
Correct?
Yeah,
Whack.
When was that?
God about him. When you wasn't around. But you know, regarded as the greatest wrestler of all time, greatest in-ring performer, I should say. Not greatest overall around, but greatest in-ring performer. But he was never given the opportunity to thrive. Look what he was doing in other companies. URW. That boy was in an ultimatum and he was US champion. Actually, he was on ultimatum, but guess who he was teaming with? I can't even tell you.
Wow.
And then
at least he keeps it real.
Now he's here. He's back. They ain't do shit with him again. I had to step in to make something happen. Jack Scott. Rising star for how long? You can only be rising star for so long, bro.
Even next up for 3 years.
And unlike Sean Reagan, a lot of people like to say, like, oh yeah, I'm training this guy, I'm coaching this guy. But at the end of the day, y'all just like to say, oh, this is my project, so that looks good on your resume. You know what I'm saying? No one's actually helping these guys out. For example, Adrian Vasquez and Kainasami. What's Adrian Vasquez done for Kainasami? Nothing.
I've only seen them go against each other. I've never actually seen them
And
with
they
each
got
other.
nothing out of it.
A
A lot of people like to say, "Oh, I trained this guy. I trained this guy." Just so they look good because they can say, "Oh yeah, I trained him." But what the fuck you doing for him? Nothing. Now Jack Scott's in flow state, and now he's in his flow state.
That's brilliant. Ooh.
Kyle Morley, I can only focus so much time on myself as a main event, as a star. Kyle Morley's the catalyst.
You know, I've got a question for just in general for you. You know, I see that you still are rocking the oh, you're gonna regret that one. I see you're still rocking the Universal Championship chain from when you lost your championship.
What'd you say before that?
That reign ended over a year ago, and you're still rocking the chain, claiming that you're the champion. Mr. LaGrant, do you not have any other jewelry? Since you want to call me ma'am, I mean, we can talk about it. We can really talk about it. So I'm pretty sure this Donovan Young circle chain costs more than that weak ass Universal chain.
Yeah, this is what
Let's
I want
really
to see
talk
right
about
here.
it. Let's really talk about it.
This is
Let's
the
really
top
talk
one
about
that
it.
I want to see. We
And
gotta
Jackson,
get.
I dare you to do something. I dare you to do something,
Hey,
Jackson. You already know how I get with you.
hold
You
on,
already know what I do to you. You already know what I do to you. You already know what I do to you.
Ask
You
your
already
wife
know what I do to you, Jax. I promise you.
Ask your wife how she feeling right
You
now, huh?
already know what I do to you.
Why don't you swing back for yourself about
Again,
that shit too?
I'm self-consistent again.
Boys,
Bro,
he's good.
your wife again. What's the difference?
He's good.
Yo,
He's good.
Commercial.
hey, we going to hey production.
We're going off the
Cut
air for a little bit.
cut the cams.
Cut the cams. Oh, shit.
Anyways, we're getting ourselves settled here.
All right.
Back to business. Back to business.
We like while we have the opportunity, we'd like to give a shout out to our guys over in the truck, our trusty employees back there doing
Thank you, production, for surviving and carrying us this whole show.
That was behind anybody.
You're not even in the truck, retard.
Yes, he isn't. Are you done?
Now he is.
Yes,
I
we-
teleported him. He was backstage hanging out.
The other one is outside of the truck.
He was literally outside of the truck.
He's taking a smoke
Where do
break. Calm
you
down.
get this guy from?
He's taking a smoke break.
We got him from the streets of London, bro. Chill.
All right. Anyways, back on
to
topic.
business.
Yeah, moving
You know,
on to our.
we're gonna skip past the question of why you have that Universal Championship chain, because obviously we didn't get an
Move on
answer.
to the next segment entirely. Adam Sharp. You wait, Adam Sharp.
Mr. Sharp, would you like to take
time.
over?
It's time.
Yeah, we're gonna walk on over to our set real quick.
Oh yes.
Yeah, watch your
brand
neck
new-
brace.
Just step.
Shut up.
Alright.
It's time.
Multi-conti, ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Time for stocks. Up.
Up.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Jack got this on the payroll too.
I'm gonna lay here if it doesn't reset.
You're not supposed to get on. It's not a seat.
Mr. Sharp, does that not hurt your neck? Does that not hurt your
I
neck?
don't know. I don't
Same.
know. I can't feel.
Need a wheelchair.
Why am I not in a wheelchair? That's a real question.
Because
I don't
we
know.
prayed.
Donovan
on
Hayes,
it.
he dropped me on my neck from the top rope with a Hayesplex. That man is unsafe. I don't want to see him as champion for.
Man, why you even here, bro? Go rest. Why you even here?
Because he's a workaholic.
Security, get him a wheelchair.
Why is he even here?
Why is he?
Anyways, Smogo, what insights do you have for us this week?
Listen, the insights are NSW didn't host, so they're not getting a stock review. Rio's firing off on all cylinders. I feel it'd be too unfair to give one single person the stock insight. So we're just gonna focus on Rush, and then I'll let you guys give you your takes on who y'all want to invest in. But I'm going to invest in the National Socialist German Workers' Party.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Hey,
Oh,
Ivan and Gunther.
Oh,
Ivan and
Gunther?
just Ivan?
And
Ivan
both of them
and
as a unit.
wait a minute. Say their
That's
name again.
me.
Say their name again.
You heard what I said.
The socialist unit? I don't even want to know.
All right.
Google it.
Who? How much? How much are we investing this week, Mr. Shark?
Let me do some analysis first. So Ivan, of course, as we brought up earlier, he's coming off big win at Starcade, hitting off with Mikey Mercer Jr. His only loss so far in Rush has been by DQ because he lost it himself. He didn't give up the whatever fucking hold it was. I don't know. I didn't watch that shit. Gunther. Gunther, as we know, he's had a long history in Rush. Prominent ABC and international champion. He's had some great bouts over the years. This is his first appearance, I think, since Fury Road. And, you know, together, I mean, you might need to call NATO. What?
Yo,
Okay,
See,
next
see
next people.
the guy walked away. So, you know, I mean, that's my take. You know, I put $400 on them being the fucking twinks out there, Mike Mercer Jr. and Aaron Romero.
Okay.
You take that $400 out of your medical bills.
Possibly.
You know, I've got a stock myself. You said that there were no Rio investments, but I do have someone I specifically want to invest in Rio, and it's pretty crazy that he hasn't gotten as many chances as he deserves. The Aeromancer Naotishi Morimoto. You know, that's honestly one of the most stylish wrestlers that I've seen in a real ring, and I do believe that there's a lot headed his way. And with the right opportunities, he can definitely make something happen. The Aeromancer, make sure to look into that. If I had to put a number margin on it, I'd definitely say around the 300, 400 mark.
Anyone else got any stocks they wanna
We're going broke.
I'm gonna have to go with you, Smogo. I'm gonna put $700 into the Soviet Union or whatever the name is. Gunther and Ivan.
That's what we're gonna. No, that's what we're gonna consider them on Walk the Talk. The Soviet Union.
That's a great
That's
name.
their name on Walk the Talk.
There could
the
be
Soviet
another name
Union.
for this. There could be another name, but it's too
that allowed?
controversial. There could be another name. It's too controversial. We can't say it. But
Yeah.
it starts with the N.
What's the word?
No. What word?
I don't know.
There's a game that rhymes with it. Figure it out.
Yeah. But anyways, Mr. LaGrant, as we're on the topic of stocks and other companies, we know that you've only been in Rush for a little while now. We haven't seen Jay LaGrant branch out into any other companies, into any other different scenes. Is there anybody that you would like to face outside of a Rush Wrestling ring, or is there any upcoming dates that we can expect for Jay LaGrant fighting outside of Rush?
I'd love to fight Dakota Salter. I think that's a big name outside of Rush Wrestling.
That's a great call out.
Dakota Salter?
Dakota Salter, yeah.
Oh, my girl is calling.
I like to this guy said such a lame ass up. Hold on, bro. Let me put this camera on his ass real quick. What's the username?
Oh, there.
Big Zan?
Big Zan?
No.
Oh, there we go. I found him.
Yeah, there
Oh.
it is.
Look at this nigga. Who the fuck is this?
Everybody laugh at this guy.
Yo, security, get his bitch ass out my fucking stage.
Oh my
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Thank you.
Security. How did y'all
There you
snipe him
go.
like that?
Do y'all consider AA Styles outside of compared outside of Rush Wrestling?
I feel
AA
he's
Styles.
He's a little bit of an everything guy, you know. He was in NSW. He made his wait.
Yeah, you don't even know what happened. You have everybody outside of Rush Wrestling. You've got names like
It's kind of hard to think off the top of the head, bro. Say somebody. Say anybody.
Will Ospreay.
Been there, done that. Next.
Shit. Damn it. You guys got any? Kevin Young.
Who the fuck is that?
Yo,
I'll find him to make a name out of him.
Wait, the guard got somebody. Let me see.
Ezra Skies.
Ezra Skies, are we serious?
SOB. Hell nah. George Billers.
Bro.
Whoa, that's not a bad. Okay, hold on now. Let's not start bidding on George Miller's.
I'm not. I'm just trying to think about how would a match George Miller's go?
Oh, he wants you to fight Jim.
George Miller's is pretty fast in the ring. I don't know. George Miller's.
Jay LaGrant 4.
Jay LaGrant 4. It's not a
I
bad
ain't gonna lie.
take.
Jay LaGrant in 2, to be honest. But
damn.
You know, last week.
Cookie Kitagawa, fuck no. Next.
Last week we were talking about Jay LaGrant and Lucas Castellanos. What's your input on that?
Lucas Castellanos. Let me tell you something. This guy's on top of the world. Lost his belt to getting bitched by his own stable, to getting choked out by Zion. What is there to talk about, Lucas Castellanos? It's over with. The experiment's done. It's time to move on. It's time for more people to step up because his time is over with.
Man, oh man.
He said we're done with the industry plan. Exact industry plans.
We're done with the industry plans.
We're done with them.
Can we really consider Lucas Castellanos industry plan? I believe that he's earned his name. I believe he's earned his namesake now. Come on, he's beaten the entire Buffalo Combat Club.
After the last show, do you really think so?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You can't. Okay, that's Donovan Hayes, and it took Donovan Hayes.
No. I'm not talking about Donovan Hayes. I'm talking about Genesis and Zion.
Genesis rushed him off, and Zion lifted him by a pinky. If that's not a biggest or a loss,
like
I don't know what it is.
I hate to say the word or. I hate to say the word or, but how much or did Lucas Castellanos have when he was world champion?
At least
a pretty good amount.
-1,000. Because how you gonna let another man grab you by the throat?
He said when he was champion, dumbass. He said when he was champion.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Tell him again.
Come on, man.
I can't look at Lucas the same anymore.
You really can't.
When the Fate Breaker was champion, he was a force to be reckoned with. And I believe that is not the only reign of the Fate Breaker. And there is more to come.
He was only a force to be reckoned because he ain't fight me. Let's be real.
Well, are you saying that you would take out Lucas Castellanos?
Let's be real. Look at all these champions. Ain't none of them fight me. Donovan Hayes was champion. He ain't fight me.
Ooh.
Lucas Castellanos was champion. He ain't fight me. I never fought JRF in my life.
Well, it seems
Lucas Castellanos beat JRF.
If you don't mind me bringing it up, Mr. Figures, or Mr. LaGrant.
Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa! No, who said that shit? Who said that shit?
That's disrespectful.
Big Zan, why'd you say that? What the hell? What's the matter with
you? Yo, Big Zan.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You can't rap on the air. I didn't.
Why is y'all here?
Yo, Big Zan.
No, we're not murder like that. No.
Big Zan, why'd you say that?
Hold on, bro.
Continue.
Jesus Christ.
No, you're not gonna teleport me on my own show. This is my show. You are the guest. You are the guest of honor. You and your little thug
man,
friend.
shut your fat ass
up.
Alright, security. Security. Get him out of here. Security, get him out of here.
You wanna get on something, bro? You wanna take this outside? You wanna take this outside? Or you wanna take this outside?
Stay back here, Big Zan. Stay back here, Big Zan. Yo. We're going to production. Can we please cut the cameras? They're cut. Thank you, production. You
guys want to fucking act? Damn it!
I'm beating
okay, look. Big Zan is out of the stadium. I mean, the dementia's kicking in. The studio.
Okay.
Big Zan has been transported to the production truck where there's a mini fridge and a lot of catering to accomplish him.
And we would like to welcome you all back to Walk the Talk.
Now it's time. It's time for our favorite segment, the crowd interactive segment. It's time.
Oh, brother,
this is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to hashtag Don't Wanna Overreact, but where the viewers make the decisions and the viewers can phone in using our Discord chat, make a ticket, and we are going to read out what you say whether it's anonymous or not, using the hashtag don't want to overreact. But and LaGrant is going to be here to react. Now,
I can't wait.
let's get started. We did say that if you submitted earlier in the week, it would get read quicker. So we're gonna start with the ones that were read earlier. This is anonymous. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but why does Rush keep booking Andy Bacino? His trash ass ain't worth nothing. And listen, I like McNor, but why his dumbass pick Andy to begin his team?
I love that. Yo, who put that? I love that one.
That was anonymous.
It's anonymous. Hey, yo, who wrote that, bro? Talk to me after the show, bro.
Hey, it seems you got the stamp of approval.
All right, there you go.
Let's move on down the list. We've got a lot to go through.
Yeah. Let me do one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go with another ticket we got going on. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but Lucas Castellanos was a rug pull of an investment and is in the midst of the biggest fall off ever. Wrong.
Facts.
Don't agree.
Facts.
Don't
I
agree.
agree. I agree.
Don't
1,000%. I 1,000% agree. I 1,000% agree. I 1,000% agree.
Why is that? Go ahead.
Can you name me like 3 wrestlers in their prime that Lucas Castellanos beat?
I mean, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to do because nobody is in the
Dom
prime
Hayes.
anymore.
Dom Hayes. That's a great pull. Dom Hayes is a great pull. That's a good one. Dom Hayes. I'll give you that. Who's next? Torito. Come on, bro. I say in their prime. Come on. Let's go
In their
next.
prime.
Next.
This ain't that URW, bro.
All right, let's really think about this for a second.
Like, come
Who
on.
has Lucas Castellanos beaten in their prime? Can the crowd give us an answer?
John Calibro.
He's beating
Jamal.
big names.
Oh yeah, make sure. Okay.
Jamal. Did he beat Jamal?
Was ADB in his prime technically?
Sure, everybody beat Jamal, bro.
I mean, if you look at it,
ADV. Everybody beat ADV, bro. Come on.
Everybody
beat ADV, bro.
Is there anybody else?
Kel,
He beat Kel, Sean Reagan.
Sean Reagan's a good one.
Okay, Sean Reagan. You got Sean Reagan and Donovan Hayes. Can we get one more?
One more. Come on. One more and I'll let you win. One more. Cause I'm just saying, like when you
Cliff
come in, you
Olson.
be
Cliff Olson.
Cliff Olson in his prime.
Who said that,
bro, yo.
No, Big Zan, get off the mic. Big Zan, get off the mic.
Bro, who said Cliff Olson?
Bro.
Big Zan, get off.
Oh my god, bro. Get this nigga off the show.
Big Zan, get off the mic.
Get him off the show.
Yo, production, W production. Thank you,
production. Thank you, production.
I'm just saying, you come in, you beat all these big names, but these big names are Chavito, Cliff Olson, Ocasio, fucking all these they old. Come on, bro.
That's not crazy to say.
Honestly, not crazy at all. All right, well, I guess we could say that is not an overreaction.
Well, we're gonna see more from Lucas Castellanos. He's now, it looks like he's on his own aside from Georgia. So we'll see. He's definitely got somebody in their prime around his shoulder. With Zion. Man, oh man, that's a real test of strength. But on to the next. That was a good hot pocket. On to the next. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but man, this is a long one. So just why is Aiden Rudy's fat, overweight, old, ugly, balding dumbass still hanging around in Rush? He shouldn't have been in the ladder match because he's fat, old, and stinky. I despise him so much he needs to go back to his $100 boat. Shit's not even a yacht. He's fake rich. He wears fake Gucci and shitty suits. I will live to see the day that Aiden Rudy retires. That will be the greatest moment of my life, and I will die with pure happiness and joy. Hashtag I hate Aiden Rooney. Hashtag fuck Aiden Rooney. Hashtag Aiden Poopy.
I can't help but agree with that.
I think Aiden Rooney is honestly best in business.
Can we make that? Can we make that a hashtag? Hashtag Aiden Poopy. Let's hear your
hashtag Aiden Poopy.
Aiden Poopy. Trending on Twitter.
It's trending on Twitter.
I think Aiden Rooney.
Hashtag Aiden Poopy.
Hashtag Aiden Poopy.
Hashtag Aiden Poopy.
Anyways, on to the next. Yo, Big Zan, bro. We're about to get security, go back there and shoot you in the head.
I'm not even.
Shut the hell up.
Yo, I'm not even in the truck, bro. Look at me. I'm like stuck in the air.
Oh, there goes Jim.
Yeah. Security, get rid of him.
Yeah,
security, get rid of him.
Leave his ass over. Bring the camera back over here. Bring the camera back over here.
He got banished. He got banished.
All right. Anyways,
Hell?
on to the next one. Let's see. Let's look through this. All right. We've got about 70 tickets here.
Do
Hashtag.
Okay,
No, I gotta go. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but
Oh
oh no.
oh
no.
my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
God
what?
damn.
Jesus.
That's the number one shooter. Number one shooter.
Jim the Thing. Can we talk about his speed on that? All right. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but JRF as fake Saroan himself. URW, he wasn't no Saroan. He was a normal bald black nigga with a beard. How the fuck you go from Cody Rhodes to Roman Reigns to Rock to Rhodes? That's stupid.
Yeah, who said that, bro? Message after the
Talk
show.
about
Who
that.
said
Can
that?
we actually talk about that real quick?
That was our security guard.
Was you said that, bro? You said
That was
Yeah,
you?
that was our security
That was
guard.
you?
that? I got something for you after the show, bro. You come talk to me.
Is he preaching to the choir?
Listen, but he ain't wrong though. I don't understand how JRF, no shades to Omari Figures, but I understand how they ended up as Saroan.
Oh,
That's
sad
all I
niggas
can
name
do.
all around here. What the fuck?
I'm confused. I'm confused how they ended up Saroan at all. Because currently, if we look at it, they just got tattoos on them at this point. They just stunting
Remember
around
when
with the
you
fashion.
Jack Scott, do you remember when you had a broken heart tattoo on your arm?
No, I was on his throat. He had the throat tat. He had the broken heart neck.
Next question.
Hashtag don't want to overreact, but anyways, hashtag don't want to overreact, but top 2 needs to lose them titles real soon. I'm tired of this bitch ass top 2 always winning. Damn, bro, let them break up and feud. Okay, they gave a list of people who should beat them. Now, I'm praying to God that
Lord
this
have
is
mercy.
not in order, 1 through 5. If this is in order, brother, do not ever, do never book again. All right. Number 1, Evolution X.
Oh, hell no.
Right. Oh, hell no.
Number 2, Jacob Nelson and Solo Ming. Number 3, Frasimo.
Okay. Okay.
And number 4 is Flow State.
Okay. I like that one.
No Genesis?
I like that one a lot.
No Genesis.
No Genesis. Fuck no.
No Genesis. No Death Riders. No Genesis.
I better not see Genesis and Death Riders in that conversation. Especially Death Riders.
Well, man, oh man. Well,
hey guys,
I think that.
Remember Money Over Everything, guys?
Yeah, I do remember Money Over Everything. They're the reason that.
Anybody?
In fact, who said they should feud? Who said they should feud?
Who said that?
Someone said they should feud. In that comment. Can they just break up a feud?
It's anonymous. It's anonymous. You can't
tell. You want to see it again?
Yes. I don't think
No,
they
already did it. They already did that. Yeah, no, they did that already.
Like 3 times.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
All right, well, now that we have that out of the way, we move on to yet another ticket.
Oh, I want to talk. Wait, let me talk about this one. It's a serious one.
Lord. All right, your turn.
Don't want to overreact, but Destiny is a glorified shindy. It's up and coming, but a glorified shindy. How do you feel about that one?
What do we think? Is that an overreaction? Not an overreaction?
Reed?
And Big Stan Reed.
That one is to Jack Scott in specific, because I know he's a big attendee for them.
You know what? Since I lost that belt, I never went back to a show because at that point, me personally, it fell off of my fucking work schedule. I got no time for that. That's what I'm hearing. The man behind us, the full owner of the Fed and everything, got a little ego and everything about that. So,
Yo, why do we still use the term shindy?
I don't know. It literally means shit indie.
There's only so many indies gotta be saying shindy.
I just read what I saw.
Oh no, I know. I'm just like general question. Shindy. With like 3 indies around.
What Fed can we really consider a shindy? I don't think there's any real shindies.
AOW.
No, that is true. We got AOW. AOW is indeed a glorified shindy.
RPW
is a glorified indie.
There's a bunch of shindies. You just gotta look anyway.
Maybe I should pop out.
Anyways,
Jim the thing. Do you have any ideas on what Fed you think is a quote unquote shindy?
Rush Starcade.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Alright.
Thank you, Jimmy. Anyways, let's go. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but and this one's to you, Mr. LaGrant. Why is Jay LaGrant Wash Dash putting on the tough guy act when he lost to Sean Reagan fair and square?
Are we serious?
That's a serious question.
Can you repeat it, please?
Hashtag don't want to overreact, but why is Jay LaGrant Wash Dash putting on the tough guy act when he lost to Sean Reagan fair and square?
First off, who the fuck is Washed?
I think they're saying
I
you,
mean,
Mr. LaGrant.
yeah, they're talking about you.
Who the fuck is Washed? Whoever
I
wrote
don't
that
even
shit. Whoever wrote that shit probably not even good enough to like get called Washed later on in their career to begin with.
You know, you did mention him earlier on in the night. I will say that.
Did I? Oh, Lucas Castellanos.
Oh my God.
Probably his bum ass.
No.
Oh, nah. Who else? Who?
One of our
Rodriguez.
producers.
Oh my God. Nah. Next question.
All right.
You don't
All
deserve
right,
it.
hold on. Actually, I want to
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
this one. This one is not in relation. Actually, it might be, but it says, "Why the fuck does Dean have all these gimmicks and hardly use any? Nigga just wants a history of having fucking gimmicks." By the way, yes, it is me from last time. Fuck him. Try doing Leo Rush. Nigga got the idea. Next day has a tough ass Leo Rush. Also, what's up with Doodoo and Mod? What if they're working together to take all the models?
What?
What?
Who is that? Bro, that shit
Dodo
just
and
went
Mad.
completely off script. Mad? Are we still talking about Mad in 2025?
Dodo and
I
Mad.
don't know, bro. They're starting conspiracies.
Why'd you delete
Anyways, yeah. Next one. Next submission.
I got one.
Okay,
I
sure.
got one. I got paid. I got paid under the table to read this one exclusively. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but when did Jamal become the equalizer to JRF? Says anonymous submitter.
Wow.
Jamal Ball ass.
Wait, can we read that back?
Yes, we can. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but when did Jamal become the equalizer to JRF?
Facts. No one said that shit.
I mean,
They
someone
did.
Is he overreacting or not? I don't think he is.
I mean,
I don't think he's too far.
we're gonna leave that up to the audience.
Leave that up to the
We're gonna leave that up to
audience.
the audience to decide.
A little bit of a
Okay, here's one that I want to read. Don't want to overreact, but if ADV don't win a world title this year, he needs to hang it up. If you can't retire BD and Calibro and defeat Chavito all in a few months just to ultimately drop the ball when it matters most, then you are a fraud. So I think he meant to put if you can retire.
Realistically, bro, ADB should hung it up years ago.
Wow.
Okay.
His chopped ass.
All right. Well,
Oh.
there you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have another one here that I found a little bit interesting.
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question for you, Reed. I got a question.
Go ahead.
How you describe ADB's haircut?
Ass.
Very laggy.
Yeah.
Very laggy.
I think it definitely sums up the persona of the Death Riders.
Ass.
Yeah, real stinky. Real stinky.
Real greasy too. It smells like syrup.
Have you not tried to zoom in?
Have you tried?
It's not that laggy.
Have y'all tried zooming on Jamal's? Oh shit!
Wow.
Zooming in Jamal's hair.
So we have one from an anonymous user. It's not even an overreaction. They just phoned in very angrily, forcefully requested us to be anonymous. Tell Jay LaGrant to keep Lucas Castellanos' name out of his mouth before the royal household guns his ass down in 4 minutes.
It's like, how anonymous did you want that to be?
He said not anonymous.
No, he said he definitely put anonymous.
You told
is that what the A
out to
means?
do a fucking Jenna ass and Zion before you come talk to me.
Whoa!
Whoa. My fault. Genesis. My fault. Genesis. My bad.
Thank you.
I forgot your name. mispronunciation.
Genesis.
Genesis. Genez.
And the user
You
also
cannot,
just followed up and said that
yo.
Giorgio is better wrestler than Jay LaGrant, and he hasn't even worked a match yet.
He said hashtag stay woke.
I don't think he deserves a response, to be honest. But while we at it, I think I want to give a quick shout out to Desmond Alder for a successful world title reign.
Shout out Desmond Alder.
I think he had
Oh, why are we bullying?
I think he had a great title reign. A lot of defenses. He did his thing. Someone with history with Desmond Alder, I think he really excelled the standards. He's working to his best ability. And yeah, we can move on.
All right. Well, we got another ticket here from another anonymous submitter. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but Jay LaGrant would be Jay LaGrant would be way better if his gimmick was way more like Omari Figures. Why don't you have a catchphrase?
Fiend!
Nick, are we serious?
You did this right now?
I want y'all to go to any neighborhood and start chanting Fiend. Them old ass things gonna be looking at y'all like, what the fuck they talking about? Fiend. Why is Fiend a catchphrase? Yo. Is he here? Hold on, let me see. Yo, Nabi, what does Fiend mean?
It means fiend. What do you mean?
What does Fiend mean? Why don't tell me?
I did it for the fashion.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for the fashion.
The fashion.
What does that mean?
You're a fraud. So tell me if you're a fraud.
Joe. Man, he's
You're telling
gone.
me Omari Figures' best idea was to brandish himself with Fiend all over his body.
Yo,
and
chat.
hope that it caught on.
Fraud for real. Omari Figures.
I don't know. I say he's pretty for real.
Fraud for real, Omari Figures. In
But
fact,
if we take away the Fiend music and we take away the nickname, what's left?
Shane O'Brien. Yes, sir.
Shane O'Brien.
Shane O'Brien.
The franchise. The franchise of what?
You talking about the guy that lost to Slim Power?
Ooh.
Franchise of what? In fact, you know what? I know it passes, but I got another investment. I got another investment for y'all. I think we should invest a lot in Kendrick Price.
That's not bad.
Big investment.
That's not bad. I like that. I do like that investment.
That's a big investment. But we can move on to the next overreact or whatever. Or want to react. Well, I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to announce that the Boston Celtics have hit the second tower, and OG Anunoby only has 9 points. Unfortunately, the league MVP does not have 30 points.
Man.
I don't give a damn about no fucking Boston Celtics.
Moving on to a
Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Calm down.
All right, we're not gonna start a debate about basketball here.
Here's going. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but this is for you, Mr. LaGrant.
Oh, brother.
He says, anonymous submitter says, Mr. LaGrant, how do you feel about these new kids trying to steal your spot on the card? Why the fuck Ivan and Frasimo on the Starcade card? They would have been fucking jobbing in MWE and sent back to wrestle for VLW. Says,
I know for a fact old head sent that. I know for a fact.
I think
VLW. I have not heard of that name in a minute.
Just off the mention of MWE, you can tell this is a OG.
You can tell that's an OG. Yeah.
I feel like I don't got nothing to say, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The future's bright.
Yeah,
I guess the future. I do what you know. I got to say.
Hey, if this was like a couple years ago, if this was a couple years ago, 2022, 2021, I think a couple of these guys would be some MWE mainstays. You know.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not insecure, so I don't got nothing to say to that. You know, I know who I am. I know my value. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. All right. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but Jack Scott is so fucking overrated. Overrated, yo. I need to go.
Yeah, he gave a fucking chat. Next,
Jack Scott. Jack Scott is so fucking overrated, and he needs to retire. If he didn't have all the hype, he would be inside of ALW.
You know what overrated means, my boy?
Yeah, I don't. That take is pretty crazy. I don't think you know the true Jack Scott lore.
I just want to let this know right now. Whoever put that, I want you to know. Thank you for being my number one fan at that point. Since you think about me instead of trying to find yourself for an actual career.
Oh shit!
But, at the end of the day, you just sit back in the fans while I wrestle in the ring. So
Oh, see, it was an old head who said that MW. Anyways. Okay.
I don't know. It was kind of an old head. I mean,
here's
I
one. Oh,
yeah.
All right,
Go ahead.
let's
No, go
all
ahead.
read off. Let's all read off one or two
okay.
more.
Let me go because this one's kind of it's about our last guest from last week. Don't want to overreact, but from anonymous. Jordan Cartier's Nothing Burger promos at Prestige don't move anyone. They just show that he's trying to go into business for himself. This isn't Prestige anymore.
Wow.
Jordan Cartier.
Wow.
Nothing Burger.
Nothing.
To be honest, I should go to Prestige and go drop the nigga on his head.
I'm not gonna say anything, but there's been some rumors going on about Jordan Cartier.
What is
I would like to know what Nothing Burgers is.
We'll find out
Shit,
sooner or later.
like a dud.
Well, Nothing Burgers are just like patties on top of each other.
What is Prestige?
Oh. I
Prestige is
understand it now, guys.
it's a indie fed.
Wow.
All right. Well,
we didn't know it until now either.
thank you for the clever wordplay of whoever submitted that ticket. But
The rumors are, should we say it?
Let's
You know what?
dumb it down to at least
walk the talk brings the heat. Jordan Cartier has had rumors of trying to politic.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why is the truck? Security. Yo, security. Yo, get the truck.
Tired.
Yo, why is our truck on fire? What happened? What happened?
Anyone nowadays.
Nah, let him. Sit down.
Let me finish.
Let him stay in the truck.
Let me finish. So Jordan Cartier has had rumors of politicking his way to the top in certain federations, and the main target of such has been Gunnar Montgomery of Destiny. Should we start calling Jordan Cartier Jordan Hogan?
Jordan Hogan.
He's getting Hogan allegations. Jordan Hogan.
To be honest, I think Jordan Cartier deserves that top spot in them indies, to be honest with you. Because where else is he gonna, be great at? Because definitely not gonna be in Rush.
He is in Rush.
So I know he is, but you didn't get the point.
Being outshined by
Jordan Cartier.
Has Shadow the Hedgehog here or something. Whatever's going on with that guy's hair. And
all right.
All right, well, there you go. We have trying to see if we have any other tickets, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a chance to have your ticket read, go ahead and submit now. We're getting down to our final few here.
All right.
Here's one from the one and only Summers the rapper. Jack Scott is the best black wrestler of the current day. Russell.
What the Summers?
Yes, the Summers, the rapper.
Who the fuck listen to Summers?
Reno. Whoa. Security.
Hey, LaGrant.
Security. Please come a little bit closer. Security, come a little bit closer. Security, please inch up a little bit.
Hey, y'all lucky I'm not.
We might need y'all to pounce.
Critical.
All right. Anyways, the one I was gonna read just got deleted. Well, guess what I'm gonna do?
Y'all listen to Summers?
I'm gonna go through the message and I'm gonna read the deleted message because we have bot logs.
Bring the logs.
Anyways, hashtag don't want to overreact, but JOG is washed as fuck. He sits in the crowd when it comes to indies, and his
Oh
ugly ass
my-
doesn't get booked as Dakota's Alder or whatever the fuck his side gimmick is. He hasn't got a haircut in God knows how long. He isn't the shit. He wears fake ass chains he got off the TikTok shop. He has a weightless chain with a championship as the pendulum, but can't hold gold in a hot ass minute because his old ass can't hang with the guys being mentioned. He needs to start licking boots instead of talking about ones he can't lace. And tell him to hit my fucking barber.
So that was
Anonymous,
bars.
anonymous for
You
a
know who
fucking
that-
reason, nigga. Anonymous for a
Who
reason.
that-
Next.
Nah. Well, actually,
Nah,
should we keep it anonymous?
Anonymous for a
that
we're
was,
reason.
keeping that anonymous because
Anonymous
it
for a reason.
actually got deleted.
Yeah, that's true. But
If
I'm
anything,
not gonna lie.
LaGrant, take that as a vote of confidence. He deleted it right after he said it. We had to go back and pry that information out of him.
That one about the boots, that was kind of a bar.
He said,
You got to start.
let me read.
boots.
He needs to start licking boots instead of talking about ones he can't lace.
That's deep.
Are we serious, bro? Are we serious?
I'm stealing that. I'm sorry.
Anyways,
I'm walking matches at night.
Anonymous.
I'm walking matches at night.
hey,
5.25 stars, but y'all can't even touch 3.
mm,
Mm.
no said.
All right, well, we
Enough
got
said.
another one here that we skipped over one of the early ones. Hashtag don't want to overreact, but rumors are flying around all over social media about your alleged quote unquote beef with Omari figures. Can you speak on this?
Next question.
All right.
Nice.
Hashtag don't want to overreact, but
Who's more, Jordan De
who's more
Niro?
Ash Jordan De Niro or Santiago Bruce?
What?
Wow.
Wait. What?
This
It's the
who's
most
more
recent
ass?
Who's more
Anyways, I've got
Niro?
one. I've got one for you, Jack Scott. Hashtag
What's
don't
up?
want to overreact, but Benjamin Arscott was the greatest RWF wrestler to
Lord.
ever do it and can still lace up the boots. Just ask Jack Scott.
Who?
That's your brother.
Just ask Jack Scott.
Who? You talking about the guy that ran away from the Rush fame? The guy that had to
Oh,
go,
wow.
remain
wow.
staying over in the sport, but became
Wow.
asking at the same time.
Oh,
Man.
shit.
Shit.
Hey, Jack,
If
though,
he wants to come,
that's your brother,
back, he can come, bro. If he wants to come back, he can catch these hands any day of the week.
Oh,
So
shit.
That's your brother?
I don't care, bro. Listen, what else has the actual people that quote unquote had my back this whole time really done for me?
All right.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get this wrapped up. Does anybody want to take the last one?
Here, I'll take the final one of the day. Let me look through and see.
Let's just do this one real
Whoa.
quick.
Who just said that? Did
This
y'all
is for-
not?
What?
He's
alive.
He's alive? He's alive?
He can talk.
He's alive?
He's alive.
He's alive. Oh, there's the other one.
Producers, no.
You know what? Nah, this is what you get for last week. I can't even fly. This is what you get for-
No, Alex. No. Thank you. Get him away. Is there anything you want to say, Fino? Before you die. Oh.
This guy's good, man.
Alright, here's one. Don't want to overreact, but this is anonymous. Jamal should be put in jail for the sexual assault allegations made against him by Parker. I don't even know what it's Gautier.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to Walk the Talk on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Jay LaGrant, thank you for coming. Jack Scott, thank you for coming. It was great having you here. I hope that you enjoyed your time as much as we did, and I hope that you do return. Jay LaGrant, where are you going? Jay LaGrant, where are you going? No. No. Leave the game.